Episode 1, Class Promotion. Hi everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Ranga, and I'm 17 years old. I'm currently a high school student in the 11th grade. I live in Bekasi with my parents and my younger sister named Maya. Today is the last day of the class promotion school break. The next day, I woke up at 5 o'clock a.m., took a shower, and hurriedly prepared for school. At 6 o'clock a.m., I had breakfast with my parents and my sister. I asked my mom for pocket money, and then we headed to school, with Maya riding on my motorcycle. Upon reaching Maya's school, she went to her class, and I went to mine. As soon as I arrived at school, my female friends named Marnie, Fira, and Desi approached me. The three of them have been my besties since childhood, and we shared our holiday experiences. After chatting for 20 minutes, the class bell rang. Kring, 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 and we entered the classroom. Since it was the first day, we didn't have lessons. In the class, I noticed that some girls were trying to get closer to me. Probably because I was considered handsome. We continued chatting, and a while later, our teacher, Mrs. Awilla, entered the class for attendance. After that, she wanted to change the old class officers. So we held a vote for the class president and vice president. I nominated myself for president and Fira for vice president. After the voting, I was elected class president. At 10:15 a.m., the bell for break rang, and I went to the canteen with my three female friends. We ordered food from the canteen and, for fried rice, please, I said. 5 minutes later, our orders arrived, and we happily ate together. Fira ordered juice for our drinks. I chose mango juice while my friend chose avocado juice. After a while, the bell rang again. Kring, 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 and it was time to return to class. My phone was left in the canteen, and Fira, who was behind me, called out, "Ranga, your phone is left behind. Wait for me." She ran from behind, and unfortunately, as we were close, she stumbled and accidentally bumped into me. Bruh. Both of us, at that moment, felt a protrusion pressing on my chest, but it felt soft and comfortable. After looking, I realized it was Fira's mountain. I didn't know if Fira was aware of it at that moment. "Adu," Fira whispered. I stood up and helped Fira. "Adu, my leg hurts." "Ranga," Fira exclaimed. We took Fira to the school clinic, and on the way, I remembered the earlier incident, realizing that Fira's mountain was quite substantial, around size 30 to be. Okay, guys, here begins my planting experience. Upon reaching the clinic, Desi and Marnie went inside to assist Fira. While I waited outside, I reported to Mrs. Hawilla about Fira. "Oh Allah, how could that happen?" "Ranga, is Fira okay?" "Yes, ma'am, Fira is okay. Just a sprained ankle," I replied. We went to the clinic. In the clinic, the nurse said that Fira was okay. After that, we helped Fira walk back to class. I was still thinking about Fira's soft mountain. When we reached the class, Desi, Marnie, and I sat beside Fira. After 1 o'clock p.m., the dismissal bell rang, and we walked together to the parking lot. But for some reason, the morning incident kept replaying in my mind, creating a craving within me. So engrossed in my thoughts on the way to the parking lot, I didn't realize that Akak woke up. Suddenly, Fira asked, "Ranga, what's that sticking out below your waist?" She said it playfully, pretending to be innocent and smiling. I suddenly became aware and covered it by holding my sweater. I did it so that Desi and Marnie wouldn't notice. Only Fira knew. I was silent for a moment and didn't answer Fira. The atmosphere became tense. Then Fira said, "It's okay. That's normal for a guy. You don't have to be so tense." Later, Desi and Marnie joined us from behind, and we reached the parking lot. I quickly started my car to avoid Fira and the others. I went home, and at home, only Maya was there since our parents were still at work and would return in the evening. I ate and checked my phone. Kring, a sound from my phone. It turned out Fira messaged me on WhatsApp, saying, "Why did you go home right away, Ranga? Are you still thinking about earlier?" "Yes, Fir. I'm embarrassed. That's why I went home right away, afraid Desi and Marnie would find out," I replied. "Just relax, Ranga. It's okay. I won't tell them. It's our secret," she replied. "What if we hang out at my house tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m? It's been a long time since we hung out together." "Okay," I replied, and I ended it with a goodbye. "Farewell, Fira. I'll wait for you tomorrow, okay?" I turned off my phone and lay in my room, but for some reason, the morning incident kept coming back to my mind, reigniting my addiction. Since I had already indulged in it, I turned on my laptop and watched explicit videos that I had downloaded. As you know, when a guy watches explicit videos, he usually engages in a certain activity, or in today's language, Coley. I continued stroking myself until 5 minutes later when I finished. "Ah, it feels good," I murmured as I enjoyed the release. I imagined Fira's body, which I thought was quite attractive. I fantasized about planting with Fira, but I pushed those thoughts out of my mind. After that, I went to sleep on my bed. At 5:10 p.m., I woke up from my nap. Since it was late, I took a shower to clean my body, which had become sweaty. While showering, I engaged in the activity again because my addiction had resurfaced. Stay tuned for the next episode. Guys, will Ranga have intimate relations with Fira?